we're back!
Yeah!
What episode?
Episode 19, right?
19? Yes.
19.
Well, Avengers happened and so did
Yes.
that. So we got lots to talk about. As you may have noticed, Shane is not here, but we do have a special guest for
Uh-oh.
you. His name is Steve.
Steve.
Some may call him Mr. Rogers. Not that Mr. Rogers.
I was going to say, I know Mr. Rogers.
But this Mr. Rogers.
Oh, that Captain America!
Thank you for having me.
Captain America!
Murph, nice to have you here. Yeah. America! Yeah!
Language.
Oh.
Alright, let's get straight into it, guys.
It was amazing.
That was awesome.
It was amazing. Oh my god.
First of all, hold on. How many times did you see it yet?
I saw it 3. So
3 times for me. What about you, Brandon?
Twice.
Shane?
7.
Wow!
Wow.
Can you tell?
Yeah.
I need to go see it more. But crazy things. I mean, what was your favorite scene, you'd say, Matt?
My favorite scene was the Hulkbuster fight.
Oh, yes. Beautiful.
Yes.
It was beautiful.
I didn't like the go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep,
What?
go to sleep, go to sleep.
That was one of the funniest
I know, but that's the Hulk, man. He was beating the Hulk up for a minute.
Yeah. But it's the Hulk Buster suit. Like,
Yeah.
That's what it's
It's
meant for.
designed that way.
And he got up after that, by the way.
Yeah.
Just saying. After all that punching in the face, the Hulk got up.
My favorite moment of the whole movie was during that fight scene when he punched the Hulk in the face.
Oh,
and
yeah.
he spit the tooth out, looked back, he's like,
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry. Like, you are screwed at that point. No way would I want to go up against the Hulk.
He's
Or
a-
make him more angry.
Yeah,
He's a beast.
Yes,
Yeah,
he is.
He's a beast.
Some would say a Hulk.
Yes. Speaking of Beast, they had a kind of Beauty and the Beast little romance
What's
going
up
on
with
with the
that?
Hulk
That was
and
kind of out of
Widow.
left field.
Yeah, I kind of
The
liked
whole
it, though. I
hand
felt like
thing.
they-
What was the whole hand?
Yeah,
Yeah.
The lullaby.
I mean, there was
Well,
no. I liked it too, but there was like no hinting at all, like in no previous Marvel movie of
No.
Black Widow and.
She kind of flirted with him when she was recruiting him in the first
Yeah.
Avengers.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
mentioned it, yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, I like how they're both monsters.
Yeah.
You know,
I like
in
that.
their own
But
way.
can they hook up, though? Because every time he gets excited, right? Isn't it when he's...
That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a strain in the relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to watch,
You can hold
write
on.
Josh Whedon and talk to him about that. Is it possible for him to hook up with a woman, David Banner?
That's
Well,
why
they
he's male.
established that in the Incredible Hulk, which is still in the same cinematic universe. He tried to get it on with Betty and he couldn't.
Oh, that's right. He
Right,
can't
it's
do
too
it.
high.
That's why
Yeah.
he's so mad.
But now maybe that he can control
Control
it.
it a little better. Maybe he could just half transform, and that'd be good
Yeah.
for her.
Oh man.
Who needs a blue pill?
When you got the green one.
That's
Wow,
another thing
Winter.
about Avengers. It was funny. Like,
Yeah,
it was
they had a lot
hilarious.
of funny parts in it. Like when Tony first gets in there and busts into the base, and he's like, "All right, guys, we need to talk." And everyone's like, "Screw that, we're shooting them and whatever." He just gets the arm or the shoulder cannon, just shoot them all. It's like, "Oh, nice talk." And the one guy just chimes in, "No, it's not."
Yeah, great. I didn't even catch that the first time I saw it. That's why you got to see it
See,
multiple
more
times.
yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
At Carmike
So-
Cinema 16.
And
Yeah.
speaking of like one thing, I didn't even catch till yesterday. Okay, so when he's putting Friday in that little disc
Yeah.
thing,
He's going
in the
through all the
background,
floppy,
there's
the
one
floppy
that- yeah,
disks,
a little
and there's
floppy
other
disk.
Yeah.
names on there.
one of them's Joe Costa, which is the female Ultron bot
Yeah.
in the comics.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's based off, in the comics, it's based off of the Wasp's,
Okay.
I guess, brain structure, but that was a cool little Easter egg hidden in there. It took me till the third time
Well, it's
to
going to take me the
realize
fourth
it.
time because now I have to go back.
Yeah, now you gotta go
and
back and
catch
watch it
that.
again.
And I'm going to go watch it again.
Yeah.
I have to catch Shane. He's up to 7.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Well, if we combine ours, I think we're good.
I had to watch it each time for each Avenger and just focus on that
Yes.
That's awesome. I like that. I like that.
one. One of my favorite parts is a few weeks ago we talked about our different theories on what would happen, and like Eric had said, it did tie into Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. The last scene of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. directly tied into the beginning of Avengers Age of Ultron. And I had predicted that Cap would be able to lift the hammer and use it in the final battle. Well, I was wrong about Cap being able to pick up the hammer, but someone was able to lift the hammer,
Sure, yeah.
and it was the Vision. The Vision was awesome. Everyone's like not sure if he's a child of Ultron or can he be trusted, and they're arguing, and finally it's like Vision does his speech and he picks up the hammer and hands it to Thor, and everyone's shocked and like just speechless, and he's just like, okay, good job.
Now, my question is he able to lift the hammer because he's worthy, or is he able to lift the hammer because Thor put some of his power into him when
he's
put
worthy.
the electricity in it?
He's a
worthy
clean
of it.
slate.
Yeah, he's a clean slate. He's for life, not like he says in the movie. He's for life, whereas Ultron's destruction.
Yeah. Oh, another one of my favorite parts. Jump to somewhere else. He's like, he said, "Who should we get to try to draw Ultron out?" He's like, "How about Tony?" He said, "You're right. He hates you the most."
Yeah.
He walked by nonchalantly.
Right off the bat, I
Yeah.
was like, all right, he's
Yeah.
funny and a badass.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
Since I only watched it twice, did they ever mention that this Vision was synthetic, like he had some organics in him?
Yeah.
Okay, because I remember like
What is it?
Yeah, it's
Organic vibranium.
Vibranium, yeah.
Mixing with the
organic
tissue.
okay,
Yeah.
all right, that's.
Yeah, binds
So I was
together.
thinking when I first saw it the second time, I was thinking, well, he can pick the hammer because he's a robot.
No,
he has
yeah.
no spirit to be
Yeah.
worthy or not. But
Yeah,
okay.
he's organic. Yeah.
He's got organic. Okay.
Well, I don't know if he's gonna last that long in Infinity War
Yeah.
because Thanos
Yeah,
is
right
coming
there.
for his
Yeah.
forehead.
Yeah. What happens when he does that?
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
In the comics, he got destroyed by She-Hulk, which they haven't introduced her in the movies. They probably
Yeah.
might not either. But whenever he got destroyed, he got ripped right in half
Yeah.
by a
Wow.
Hulk. So if we see that, then we know they took that from the comics.
Some of the things they didn't really dive into is how he's able to like change the density of his body.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Yeah.
They did like you see him in the final battle fighting the Ultron bots. Like it looks like almost he's like stabbing into them through them, but there is a glow to it, and he's phasing through it to get to their insides and ripping them out.
Okay, so
And
I
he
have
also-
to go
he
watch
also-
that
yeah,
again.
He also like controlled like his body image or whatever. Where at first he's kind of like naked, and then he puts clothes on, and then he meets Thor and looks over and is like, the look on his face was like, "That's a cool cape," and then he makes one for himself and
Yeah.
puts one on. So
I want to know what him and Thor were talking about on that rooftop.
Yeah.
They had their little
Whoa,
silent
wait a minute.
moment. Yeah, there's a shot of like him and Thor just like out on the rooftop, just like talking.
When
to
did
each
this
other.
scene happen?
It was
Directly
like 2
after,
seconds.
yeah.
Yeah, it was like real quick.
2 seconds after he was born.
When,
Yeah, like
well,
right
when,
after
when,
that.
when
I have to go back and watch it for that.
When Cap's like, "All right, you guys got 3 minutes to get ready," and it shows each of them getting ready, but Thor and Vision are off on the balcony talking, so you don't know what they're talking about.
I'm talking about capes. I
Yeah.
like a cape, dude.
And how about
You use starch.
the ending, like the after credits scene? I feel like we should touch
Okay,
on that.
yeah.
Thanos pops up.
Yeah.
Like, and in all his glory, it was a very short.
It was like
Yeah.
15 seconds.
Where was he in Asgard?
No, I think he
No.
was like on his like domain.
Yeah,
Okay.
his domain.
Well, how did he get the? How did he get
Okay, this is what some people are saying. They've already made like a press release officially from Marvel, because a lot of people are pointing out that the glove that Thanos puts on is the wrong glove, and the one that was shown in, or the gauntlet, sorry, not glove, the gauntlet that was shown in Thor in Odin's treasure room was the other one, and they've gone and said there are two. There's a left hand and a right hand.
the? Right.
So,
Makes sense.
Makes sense, yeah.
But yeah, I'm
That
ready
makes 10
to see
jewels
that.
though, right?
What?
It's only supposed to be 5 jewels though. 5
There's
30.
6 on. There's
Yeah,
there's
that's
4
what I
on the knuckles, 1 at the
Yeah.
thumb knuckle, and then there's 1 big one.
Exactly. Okay.
Like
yeah.
right here. I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. Boom. But
Yeah,
oh my
cool.
god, crazy movie.
Yeah.
I'm very happy. If you could rate it 1 to 10, I mean I would rate it a 10.
I give it a 10.
Yeah.
I give it a 10.
And people complain about like, oh, it wasn't as good as the first one. The first one is nostalgic. It's your first time.
The first
seeing
one
them
was the
come
first of
together.
its kind.
Yeah.
So
So I mean, I thought this was a better action movie.
Yeah.
You know, character development wise,
Oh,
maybe not
yeah.
as well because it's already happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, they don't need to focus on that in the Avengers movie because that's what all the separate movies are. Those are for the origin stories, you know, the side stories, you know, character development. But in Avengers, it's all about seeing them together, seeing them fight, and the action.
They did have a big character development for Hawkeye though.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
He's
Yeah,
been in
they
3 movies.
Yeah.
He was just there, and this movie gave. Like,
Yeah, they went
Yeah,
deep
It was
into
like
Hawkeye.
30% of his
Yeah.
backstory in this movie.
and the way they set it up, you think that he's the one that dies,
Yeah. Yeah.
but it turns
Should
out.
we say it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean
no,
we've
Quicksilver-
already spoiled enough
Yeah,
with
okay,
everything
yeah.
else. There will be a spoiler tag. So
Yeah.
Quicksilver dies.
Quicksilver dies.
The fastest man alive.
fastest man alive,
Dies.
sacrifices himself to save Hawkeye, who is the first Avenger he met. So
Yeah.
and if a lot of people didn't catch this at first, or maybe because they don't realize that Pietro was Quicksilver's first name, but there's a shot at the end where Black Widow's like Skyping with Hawkeye's wife, and she shows him the baby that she just gave birth to, and on the bib it says Nathaniel Pietro Barton. So he gave him his
snap.
middle name.
Yeah.
I missed
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I did too. I guess I got to go back to watch that too.
Yeah.
I mean, Shane did watch it 7 times, so you're wondering why he's seen all these Easter eggs, a little thing, 7 times.
Benefits of working in a movie theater. What can I
3.
say?
7's not enough.
So at the end, before the post-credit scene, there is that going to be the team that's going to be in the next Avengers movie? What is it? The Falcon,
Falcon,
the Vision,
War Machine,
and
Vision, Scarlet Witch.
Is that the only 4?
Well, Captain,
Black Widow.
Okay.
So there's 6 of them,
So we
All
need
right.
one more to make
and
sense.
room for more.
I did like the touch of red that they put in the Falcons
Yeah, that was
uniform.
nice.
That was very nice.
Well, we'll have to wait until Civil War to see that, and that's only a year away.
Yeah.
Well,
Hold on. Before we close up here, I do want to say, having seen it 7 times, there is a mid-credit scene. There is not an end-credit scene. A lot of people are staying around because in the past they've always had one. They even went a few months ago and said that we don't have one. Don't stay kind of to the end. And people didn't listen because they're expecting it. There is not one. So don't say we didn't warn you. There's not one at the end. Trust me.
You can go use the bathroom now.
don't
Yeah.
stay.
Awesome movie. Going to see it again.
Yes, and you should go see it 7 times if you haven't. But yeah, that was a great episode. I love talking about the Avengers for a whole episode, and I feel like it's totally worth it.
Yeah. Well, that's it. There's a lot of stuff we didn't cover, but we can't get to it all. There's only a short amount of time for us. I got to get back to saving the world. But as always, we appreciate your guys' your loyalty to us, and keep on subscribing. Make sure to like and share our posts for a chance to win tickets to see it. Maybe you can use those to see Avengers for the 6th or 7th time. And you also win prizes from Seaside Silk Screening. So that's always double win.
Yes. And come back for next week.
Yeah.
For episode 20. Boom! Z-Team out.